Well, I have to say, I am so thankful that Jessica was here last week because I was gone. She kept you up to date on everything that was looking great at the farm, and I had a really good trip, as you can tell. I found these beautiful hydrangeas. I went up to Canada to check out some nurseries up there, and there's this beautiful nursery. It's called Qual Tree, and they were growing these hydrangeas, and oh my gosh. All of these hydrangeas, there's 3 or 4 different kinds. I'm going to kind of walk you through the racks and stuff of what we got. These are all hardy. I was looking at trying to find starts that I could use, and Qualtree was trying to create this program where they created starts for hydrangeas, and then I could buy the starts and finish them off at the farm. They decided that that program wasn't right for them, and they had these gorgeous hydrangeas, and I said, can I take them? So we took them and a whole bunch of other things. All of these, I mean, check it out. This is just what they call a 6-inch pot. They're growing them to be really full. Look at all of the blossoms on that 6-inch pot. This one is a hydrangea I'd never heard of before. It's called Magical Verde Girls. I want to make sure, girls on the brain. Verde Gris, not Verde Girls. And oh, so beautiful. We have a whole bunch of them, and their whole goal is to create these starts that you can drop into a smaller pot, get multiple blossoms all on one hydrangea. There is a whole bunch of different kinds. Their specialty actually, stay up, is actually lavender. And I wanted to show you, I got to go through some of their trials to see all the different lavenders that they grow. This is a particular one. This is called Intense Purple. And look at the flower power on this lavender. Really pretty. Again, I had to take some of these back with me. We have some of these at the farm. Again, this is in what they're calling a 6-inch pot. And it was really impressive to see all of the, I mean, it was beautiful. So this is in Chilliwack, which is just east of Vancouver, BC. There's these beautiful mountains all around it. And I'm going to put up a few pictures that I took while I was there. And this nursery sits in the valley there. And according to what they were telling me, it's the warmest average temperatures of anywhere in Canada. So they live in this just beautiful climate. It's like this intense valley of just beautiful nurseries from, it was impressive. The lavender they have in these pots, this was Intense Purple, he said was one of their favorites. They also grow lavender trees. So I'll show you a picture of that as well. And the goal, and what I was trying to find, was next year they grow these trees in kind of starts, and then I can kind of finish them off at the farm so I can have some available here. And they do all the hard work. I just have to grow them out. They were also experimenting with fuchsia trees, which was super cool. And I'm looking at getting some of those varieties as well. But there was more than just hydrangeas and lavender there. So they grow a lot of lavenders, but they also grow a lot of dianthus. And we were looking at all the different varieties. I thought this was so pretty for 4th of July. This is called Dianthus Everlast Red. And they were telling me how Everlast is the series of dianthus that they love the most. And if you, I mean, this dianthus has probably been blooming for 2 to 3 months. Look at the flower power on it still. They only had a few of them left, and I snatched up several of them because I thought they were going to be great for the 4th of July. But talk about a perennial that's going to bloom a super long time, easy to take care of. One of the things in the nursery, we call it burying your dead, in that when these blossoms that are done blooming, they kind of go down inside, and then the new blossoms come on top. So the dead blossoms go underneath, you don't even see them anymore, and then you get covers of the new blossoms. And that process kind of just keeps on going. And in perennials like that, you'll get a much longer bloom time out of them. And it was so inspiring seeing all these beautiful plants in their facilities. So much fun. Speaking of new plants at the farm, I have also been working on a new project that I'm finally ready to show all of you. Jessica kind of gave you a sneak peek at it last week, and it's been taking off. All these Facebook groups and stuff have been posting pictures of it, and I wanted to show you and kind of give you a little bit more kind of behind the scenes of what we're working on. We do grow a fair amount of houseplants that we sell at the nursery, that we wholesale to other local nurseries, and houseplants like went crazy, right? 2020, we're all stuck inside. Everybody was buying houseplants and you couldn't find any. And now, you know, things have kind of slowed down a little bit, which means that some of the really cool houseplants that you couldn't get, were hundreds of dollars a piece, are now becoming much more affordable, much more readily accessible. And I've got my hands on some really cool exclusive stuff that you're not going to find anywhere in the world right now. So these plants are coming from Thailand. A lot of times they grow them from tissue culture. These particular ones are growing from a cutting. Tissue culture in terms of variegation can be, you can get surprises. It's not always the exact same variegation every time. But when you are taking a piece of a plant or a cutting of the plant, you can get much more stable variegation. And all of these plants here are coming from cuttings rather than from tissue culture. And some of them I'm just trialing. This is a monstera. This is the Swiss cheese, Addison. I'm going to say it wrong. Addisoni. This is albal variegated, and look at how the variegation on these Swiss cheese plants are coming out, and how consistently you're getting the variegation on it. We only got, I don't know, Jessica, how many do we have here? Like, I don't know, 20 or 30 of them. Not very many because I'm just trialing them out. I wanted to see how they would go. But this next block is a plant that I knew, boom, was going to be so awesome. This is philodendron unicorn. And if you just go kind of show you all of these, there is such great variegation on these. The plant is really growing super well. We're getting really good root growth. We're getting nice variegation, big, beautiful leaves. And I mean, oh, they're just so pretty. All of these, like I said, are grown from cuttings, and we're selling these right now at the farm for $30. 6-inch, nice big plant, 30 bucks. Not $130, $30. So you can see some really cool plants. This is philodendron unicorn, but there is more where that came from. Follow me. This is a new pothos that's called Glacier. The thing that makes this pothos, there's other variegated pothos. It's not that that's very unusual. This particular one will get that kind of Swiss cheese look with the holes in the leaves from a very early age. There are other pothos that will give you that kind of cut leaf look, but it takes a while for them to mature. You can tell, I mean, it's nice size, but it's not huge. And you're already getting those really nice kind of cut leaves on it with really nice stable variegation. And we're selling this at the farm for $7. Great price, super cool plant. Jessica, do you want one of these?
I do, actually. Don't tell Adam.
And here we have one of Jessica's favorites. Let's find a really nice one. This is another one that we don't have very much of. This is philodendron caramel apple. And you can kind of see that brown look to the leaf where you get that apple green in there too. Oh, it's got a little bit of pink. Jessica was noticing the really pretty underside of the leaves. I've seen her walking out into the nursery and eyeing it, and I think she finally took one home the other day. Very cool, only $30 at the farm. You'll see very great stable variegation on it. Beautiful foliage, something completely different. And this is the one out of everything that we were growing that the guy that I'm getting these from was most excited about. This is philodendron Florida variegata, or variegated. Oh, beautiful, nice long leaves. Really great variegation. I mean, look at some of these that have like the pure white almost on the foliage. These are all coming from cuttings. I found that they've been growing really well, really quickly. A lot of philodendrons that are variegated tend to grow really slow, which makes growing them in your house, you have to be more careful with the water. They take forever to look very good. These have been growing really quickly, which is really great. And we try and keep them a little bit on the drier side, but I haven't had problems with these at all. They've been growing really fast. We have some other new ones here. Pink Princess has always been popular, but I've noticed it kind of drop back. And I think one of the reasons that Pink Princess hasn't been as popular is because the variegation is not very stable. This is a new one called Pink Milky Way. I mean, and you can see the leaves are so pretty. We only got a couple of them. I was just trialing them out. And this is a ginger, which I'm trying to figure out. Let me show you. So some of these leaves are starting to get a little brown. I think it has to do with the amount of sunlight and water, or maybe just, you can tell this one might be a little old. The new leaves are coming up, look really good. So part of growing new plants is always trying to figure out what the water they want. Do they want to be more on the damp side? Is it a humidity issue? So we spend some time with these in the back kind of playing with them so that we can give you an update. This one I haven't figured out. Andrew, if you're listening, give me a call. We got to figure this one out a little bit more, but I love the plant. It's super nice and different. All of these are coming on right now at the farm. All of them are available for 6-inch for only $30, which is an awesome price. And as long as Jessica doesn't take them all home, there's going to be some left for you, because stay tuned. We have a lot of new plants at the farm coming on right now, and I can't wait to show them to you.